Good early afternoon. This is James T again. Hey everybody, how you doing? Today is Market Mondays, Market Crypto Mondays. We talk about crypto in the group chat, Telegram. We talk about crypto everywhere. We talk about what's going on, what the new things are, what the new projects are, particularly what's really good to buy right now. Right now we're still in a bull market run. It's going to be good. It's probably going to last, guys, until the end of December. So let's catch up a bit. First of all, I am smoking a 10 Enemies Maduro by my man Nas, who owns the Aroma Cigar Lounge, 9007 Monroe Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. The only cigar lounge to accept crypto, well, the first one. Let me say that. So you can do all your crypto payments, convert everything into dollars when you buy beer, alcohol, but this cigar is amazing. It's called the 10 Enemies. Let's get into crypto. Market Mondays, bull run cycle again. We should be going really strong with high volatility. A lot of things that were selling low shot up. Let me give you an example of some things to look for. When you get on crypto market and you look at coin market cap, you see that we are at $2.4 trillion in market capitalization. That means it's $2.4 trillion in crypto, in DeFi, decentralized finance, in derivatives, in every form of the market, in remittance, with DLP or DLT, distributed ledger technology. To some of you, like, what is that? That just means blockchain, how things are moved on the blockchain. Let's go into my top picks. Stellar. Why? Stellar is good to buy. XLM on the chart. XLM. So Stellar is great because Stellar is going to move money so quickly, like a few others. Moves money so quickly, lightning fast. Remember, guys, we're going into the ISO 2022. Say it with me. ISO 2022. Look it up on Google. ISO 2022 is going to digitize every single thing that we do. Remember, when you go somewhere and you swipe your credit card, you didn't pay for it. You left out that restaurant and you did not pay for it. It takes a couple of days for it to actually settle, what we call in the financial world settlement. Now, this is going to be lightning fast. So ISO 2022 is going to merge Stellar, XRP, and Quaint, several other, which is my next thing on the list, Quaint. Let's talk about Quaint. Quaint is amazing because it is privacy. We need privacy. It's top on the DLT, distributed ledger technology of blockchain, and it keeps things private. Look it up, Quaint. Quant. Look up Quaint, and I'm telling you that coin is rising. It's a very good not stable coin. It's stable for the coin. The volatility is growing. It's moving fast. This is one of the ones I teach that you should have thousands for SiriusCryptoAssets. Remember, this is SiriusCryptoAssets, Sirius CryptoAssets. Same thing on LinkedIn. Same thing on Instagram. Hit me up. You got any questions? Hit me up if you want to take my course. Let's get back to it. So we got Stellar, talk about Quaint. I'm going to hit them hard here. Then I'm going to give you a little understanding of how much money you can make. Fetch, AI, FETCH.AI. What is AI? You know what AI is. AI technology is everywhere. Artificial intelligence is ruling everything. That's what rules Alphabet and Google. That's what rules Facebook ads. That's what rules Disney and everything else. That is on a rise, and all of these are cheap. I'm talking about cheap right now. They're rising compared to when we got them. We got them in change since, guys. It's time for you to get in before they all hit over $2. And when you get into them, they're going to grow. Hash, or H bar, Hedera hedge, or hash bar. Just look up H bar. Great price, 38 cents. And this is the one I recommend. This is one of the ones I recommend you go into the thousands. See, listen, when you have 10 or 15 Nike stock, 40 GM or Ford, that they don't grow past 2%. Crypto is high volatility and this shit moves fast and high. This is how you get in. When we buy the low, we buy the dip, and we get in and we take our profits when it gets to a high point. Let me tell you something. 38 cents, you can drop 50 bucks and have a whole almost 100 of them. Think about it. So HBAR is doing a lot of phenomenal work, a lot of phenomenal things. They're connected. All of these I'm naming, HBAR, Quaint, Stellar, all you have to do is go to the Google, look at the Google device, and go to their white paper, which is all their technological breakdown of how they built, who's worked on them. Look at this, you'll see some of the same names work on Ethereum. These guys are amazing and they're doing great. These are decentralized finance coins I'm telling you about, and they grow. I just paid for my cigar with crypto and my dinner last night. Think about it. Think about where everything is going. We are now entering a time where it's mass institutional adoption. Mass institutional adoption. It's happening right in front of you and you don't even know it. Stop watching Atlanta Housewives. Yeah, I said it. And get on your financial gains and understanding so you can change the world with some of the ideas you have. You can't use your ideas and you can't be creative if you have the 9 to 5 all day long. That's just how it works. So, institutional adoption is mass high. Let's look at some ROI, return on investment. Let's look at low entry points. All of these, Stellar, Quaint, and HBAR, low entry points. But let's talk about Google. 2004, you could have got in at Google. I could have got in Google, and I didn't. Could have got in at Google at 2004, $151. $151 way back then at Google was $151. Yeah, they went public under the company called Alphabet. Mother company, parent company, $151. Today, Google is $2,751, or Alphabet is $2,751. Sold $1,000 back then. At $151 a share, you could have bought 6.6 shares, which would be $18,000 right now. Which, if you just bought the $1,000 worth of shares, or 6 shares, and quit looking, and went to sleep and kept going to work and reinvesting over time, you look up and you have $18,000. That sounds like pretty good for somebody who just went to sleep and went to work and buried their head. But what if? See, you got to play like the real players play. What if you could have bought 1,000 of them? What if you could have bought 2,500 of them? And you could have back then. It would take a little bit of time, maybe not for some of you. So I got one that is the Google of the blockchain. Everything is going in the blockchain. All the hospitals, all the currency, all of the engineering, everything related to technology will be transferred and is being transferred into blockchain technology so that it can be hacked, also so it can be tracked to a certain degree, right? So, giving you an example, this particular coin, if you own 2,500 of them at 89 cents, that's where they are right now. I bought them at 21 cents. But if you had 2,500 of them, 89 cents right now today, they don't wait no 14, 15 years, not crypto guys. I'm gonna use my best English, it ain't no 14, 15 years. 20 years is traditional stocks. You keep on investing, overall investing, you will make millions of dollars, $8 million, depending on how your investing level. But depending on how you use your dollar cost averaging, which is over time, every week, every 2 weeks, you put money and buy automatic purchases. You can set up your accounts, TD Ameritrade and all these other places, especially with crypto, you can do it. And every week, every 2 weeks, they take out the $50, $100. It's called dollar cost averaging. You use dollar cost averaging and you'll get there fast. That way you don't have to go do it physically. It'll just be a bill automatically done, investing in your future. So, if you own 2,500 of this particular coin I'm talking about, 89 cents right now. Maybe by the time it gets to $1.05 before you amass 2,500, depending on your pocketbook. But at 2,500, when it gets to $2,700, remember this is the new Google. So let's think. We go back 2004, and we all take our money and buy Google, $1,000. You only get 6.6 something. But what if you kept going? Well, you took $10,000. What if you dollar cost average your ass off and bought that for the next 2 years? Just keep buying that, and you end up with thousands, like 2,500. And then it ends up Alphabet being $2,700 per stock. So this new Google, the blockchain Google, that does API data grafting, call it subgrafting. It subgraphs and pulls all the data off of the blockchain all around the world and gives you top information. This is the new Google for blockchain. 2,700 of them. If you own 2,500 coins at $2,700, which is the same price Google is today or Alphabet is today, you have $6,750,000. So if you're gonna go to sleep and just buy some coins, buy some stocks and just forget about it, like you could have bought with $1,000, those 6.6 shares of Google and just forgot about it, you have 18,000. But if you follow my method and buy thousands, and you woke up that same time, the same day, two people go to sleep at the same time, wake up 18 years later and you got $6 million because you bought thousands versus just those few 6 or 7. Don't buy 5 shares of Nike. They only gonna, you can buy what you want, but traditional stocks only gonna go 2-3%. This shit here. Yeah, so guys, that concludes my stock market Mondays for crypto for today. If you want to know what that stock is, hit me up. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Sirius, like the star system, SIRIUS, crypto assets, SiriusCryptoAssets. Hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM, whatever. We'll talk about it. If you want to get involved in the class, I teach class, and it's basic for people who know nothing. It's basic, like grandmom. Like a lot of my students are nurses in their 50s. Peace. Don't forget, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, go to 9007 Monroe Road. Aroma Cigars. On your life.